my flow. I'm getting money, but I want more. Yeah, yeah. Drip too hard when I come through. Black beans cool when I'm sunroof. How you a boss, you don't own shit. I'm a big dog, so I pop big shit.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Ryan. I'm coming to y'all with another video, and this video is practically a story time, and I don't know what else, but yeah. Someone wanted me to talk about my granny because in my Q&A I told y'all my granny was my everything. So somebody asked me to talk about her, and that's what I'm about to do for y'all. So continue watching. To let y'all know, this might get very emotional. So if you don't like crying, you might as well exit. But let's get to the video. I don't really, let me start off like this. I don't really remember too much about my granny. Well, I remember a lot about her, but I don't really remember too much. Like, I don't remember everything about her. The only thing I remember the most is she liked to wear bandanas, and I will set a picture right here. She liked to wear bandanas. I was spoiled, and my granny made sure I was with my dad and her at all times. It was never a day she'll let my daddy go without coming to pick me up, or coming to talk to me, or even coming to see me and just tell me he loved me and then leave. It was never a day she didn't let that go past. Like, she stayed on his tail about that. But my dad told me that she had cancer. I think she had cancer. She went to go in for some treatments at the hospital, and she ended up getting surgery, and the doctors ended up messing up something in her body, and they kept drugging her with medicine. They just kept feeding her medicine until one day they just overdosed her on that medicine, and she just laid in that bed lifeless. But a lot of stuff I remember waking up in the morning, seeing her face. It's like, to this day, I don't know what makes me feel like this, but I feel like my granny, and I know my granny's still with me no matter what. And I don't care whether she in hell, heaven, I know that she's still with me. But so my bad, y'all. So the day before she died, my auntie, my dad, and my uncle, they took all her grandkids up to the hospital to see her. And I was the one that broke down the most, because it was like, you my everything. Like, I don't know, like, I was happy seeing her, but then again, I was sad seeing her in the hospital like that. And then it was just like, well, and after that, what happened? Oh, what happened? So we all seen her. We spent like an hour or two at the hospital with her, and it was a big old coincidence, because I don't know why they decided to take all of us up there. I don't know if the doctors had told my dad and them ahead of time, or I don't know, but it was a big old coincidence that they took us up there the day before she died. Anyways, so after I went and spent time with her and my dad and them, I got dropped back off with my mom. And this time, me being a 5-year-old, it was hard, because me and my mom really didn't have anything at that time. Like, we didn't have our own car. We was sharing a home with other people. But then, like, I don't know how to say it. Oh, okay, so I remember waking up just one morning. I didn't feel right at all, and I knew something was wrong, because I didn't feel right. I didn't feel good, none of that. And then my dad's brother, which is my uncle, he called my mom, and it's kind of messed up, because my dad didn't call me to tell me that my granny passed, but my uncle called my mom, and my uncle asked to talk to me, and I was confused, because I wasn't confused because I thought my uncle was like giving me a gift, because I'm spoiled by that side of my family. Well, I used to be. Anyways, I remember my uncle just asking my mom to talk to me, and I thought he was gonna tell me that I was getting a gift or something like that. And my uncle was just like, Maya, guess what? And I asked him what, and he was like, Granny not here no more. And he tried to give it to me like a little bit at a time to help me process it. And he just kept telling me that she wasn't here, and I didn't know what he meant, but I knew what he meant, if that makes sense. Like, I knew what he meant, that she wasn't here, but my mind wouldn't let me process it. So, I remember busting out crying that day. After he told me, I was in shock. Like, I didn't really understand it, because I'm 5 and I can't understand that somebody I love so much is gone and I just seen them the day before. I couldn't understand that. I couldn't process it through my head. So it was kind of messed up that he said it. And then it was also messed up because why didn't my dad call my mom and ask to speak to me himself? Because I'm your daughter and you got my uncle calling me. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with my uncle calling me like, okay, well, Granny's not here anymore. But then again, it is something wrong with it because my uncle's calling me and not my dad to tell me this. But, I mean, hey, my bad, y'all. My phone ran out of storage. But back to what I was saying. I remember throwing my mom's phone because I didn't want to talk to nobody that day. I didn't want to speak to nobody. I didn't want to talk to nobody. It was just uneasy, and to have the feeling that I felt sick, to have the feeling that it's like, I don't know, I felt sick, like I don't know, but I knew something was wrong. I just didn't know what type of wrong. Anyways, I remember calling I'm trying to listen to my mom's conversation while I'm talking. But I remember throwing my mom's phone because I didn't want to talk to nobody. I threw her phone and she didn't know what was wrong because I didn't have him on speaker, so she didn't know what was wrong. And she was just like, Maya, what's wrong? And I broke down because that's my baby. My granny is my everything. Both of them, on both sides. My granny are my all, and I didn't know what to do. So I didn't tell my mom nothing until she picked the phone up. Okay, she didn't know what was wrong until she picked the phone up and started talking to my uncle. My uncle told her, like, Marie is gone. Marie passed away, da da da. But to make everything shorter, I don't remember too much. Like, I don't remember going to her funeral. I don't remember none of it. I just remember those days, those 2 days the most, and I don't know why, because it's painful that I remember them, and I cry every time thinking about it. But still to this day I think about her. Still to this day I think about those days, and I don't know what to do. It's like, I wasn't gonna do this video, but today I just feel like crying, and I was thinking about her, so I did this video. Like I said, my granny is my everything. Both of my grannies. My granny on my mom's side, she has dementia, and that's the only granny I have left, and I can't lose her too. So I'm praying that God bears with me. But that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on so you can get notified when I post new videos. Comment more videos y'all want me to do. I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to make an intro, and also another video on a story time of when I first seen a ghost. Hope y'all like this video. Like I said, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn that post notification bell on, and see you next time, babes.
And I ain't finna argue in there, rap hoe when I see it's less in the streets. When you see me out, I'm still pressing play, just know ain't no bitch pressing me. Bitch, I came from nothing. I used to be bum in the hour, you ran on my feet.